You can't simply start throwing words and sentences together and expect your readership to know what you are talking about. Much like a novel that has character development, your technical writing needs to flow in some kind of logical order. Logical order varies depending on who is writing and who is reading the technical piece. However, you need to find an order of some sort that allows the reader to follow you along as you explain the topic. Most likely, forming a sentence isn't much of a problem for you. Maybe putting a paragraph together isn't a hassle either. The main point is that the sentences must flow from one to the next. Establishing and explaining one idea that leads into the next isn't as easy as it sounds when technical writing is involved. Remember, you are trying to explain something to someone who may have no prior knowledge of the subject at hand. Each paragraph must lead into the next. In order for you to do that, you will have to make the reader want to ask a question. The next paragraph will answer that question for them. However, the catch is, you will have to do this every time you are about to wrap up a particular paragraph. Basically, you will have to hold their hand as you write. Nothing will establish this methodology in your writing better than cognitively setting up your outline in a manner that will not only raise questions, but answer them in the next sequence of writing. As you draft your outline, you might find yourself writing down the next section, which will in turn spring to mind another question that is logically asked of that one statement made in the outline. Perfect! The key to the outline is to produce an ask and answer format in the outline itself. Each new section you jot down will create another question to be answered. That will be the basis for the next section you jot down, and so on, until, of course, you are ready to come to a conclusion, the final answer. How to meet format requirements. Depending on your education and the writing requirements established by your employer or clients, you need to be cognitive of the format requirements of your technical writing masterpiece. While the standard format of introduction, body, and conclusion still applies, you may have other more subtle format issues that you need to address. Is there a particular style you need to follow, and what voice and person do I need to use in the piece? Establish your format early on rather than have to make changes during an extensive editing procedure.